Yo guys, I'm Truzuo interacting too. Should please start using man catchers. This is the second version of his man catcher, so let's check it out. That's about it, a thing.
How you going? Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I bump into an old person tottering slowly down the street, I'll go over here. Yeah. I always think to myself, I could take him.
What? Who thinks that? This guy's crazy.
But
Is this like an actual person, or do they dress someone up? Because look at his hands right here. It looks miscolored. Is this an actual old person, or is it someone pretending to and dressing up like it? I don't know. It looked like the skin coloring makes me think it's someone dressed up. Maybe it's just he is that old. I don't know. The skin coloring looks very, very different compared to both hands. Am I mistaken? Look at the skin coloring. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but dude, that's crazy, man. Who would do that to an old person?
I don't, because I'm a normal human being, and I've definitely never considered.
I don't know. I wouldn't call you normal.
50,000 volts for 30 seconds until they die. But that's exactly what some people did last month in Australia, when a 95-year-old woman with dementia was killed by coppers with a taser.
Okay, dude, like you're telling me you can't take down a 95-year-old lady? Like, you should be a police officer if that's the case. Like, what do you think, she's gonna run? Like, come on, man. If she's in a vehicle or something, okay, but you're tased her. So you're obviously next to the person, and they're like in the vicinity. It's not like, I don't know, man, that's crazy.
5-year-old great-grandmother tasered by police in her aged care home, dying tonight.
In her care home? What are we doing?
All because she was holding a knife and walking around with her walking frame in a nursing home.
Oh my God.
Approached cops at a slow pace, they tasered her and she died. So today I'm going to try and make a device that shows that we might not need to kill unarmed people.
Well, they're unarmed.
Okay,
then,
now I actually made
but she was armed, but it's not like she's going to do anything. I mean, if she does, then fair enough, right? I mean, then it happens and it's whatever. I mean, not whatever, but I mean, it's like, you do what you have to do as a police officer for force, but it's like, you really think that old lady's gonna do anything to you? I highly doubt it.
Catching device a couple of years ago, but it was really bad. It didn't work properly. It snapped, and I mean,
the reason it didn't work properly is if it's only one person with one of these, it's gonna be very hard. Because of the fact that the person, if they're somewhat intelligent and like depending on how old and quick the person using the thing is, they're just going to run around it, or they're just going to run the opposite direction. Like in this mode, you could probably just, like, if you wanted to, you could probably go up or down and slip out of it. But either way, if you just don't go near it and just run the opposite direction or go around it and attack the person, then this person has to drop the thing anyway. So it's like, it's heavy and it's kind of like a nuisance. So let's see what its improved version is.
Who only tested it on a 14-year-old child. Worst of all, it had a locking mechanism in the jaws that would prevent it from
this was a clever technique.
But that button for locking and opening was in the jaws, in reach of the person you
That is also true.
So they could just press the button and free themselves. So not the best man catcher. And a couple of things have changed since that video 3 years ago.
Okay.
I've discovered the magic of welding and metalwork, so I can make it stronger and scarier with spikes. And also, my moral compass has...
I think this is the wrong way to go about it. For spikes, for intimidation, I mean, fair enough. Like, if you want to use this like for a riot to intimidate people, this is the way to go right there.
Design the closing mechanism. And I've always thought bull ants have really beautiful jaws.
Dude, those things look terrifying.
And seem to lock. So I just grabbed an ant from my garden and did a sketch of its mandibles.
Dude, this guy is so unserious.
Now, I want this to work by having these jaws on the side here, which...
Buddy, what are these dimensions? Are these inches? Are they centimeters? What is this? I'm looking at, like, what is this measuring here? Like, what, half of the venting rod? Like, brother, what in the frick am I looking at? I don't know.
Have spikes, which move towards each other and lock in a closed position when these two metal bars get pushed towards each other. So to test if the mechanics work,
oh my God.
Cardboard.
I mean, there you go.
Too floppy to even catch the floppiest of old people. But I think I'm on the right track here.
And it's a good prototype.
Out of wood, and after fiddling around with the dimensions, it seems to close alright and isn't that floppy. which means it's time for me to spend $100 on metal and cut out my design with my...
Hopefully you don't make it a stick. Because then it's going to just weigh a ton. That is not a very clean edge, my guy.
And this really is the kind of thing you need a CNC plasma cutter for.
Yeah, dude, you're doing this cutting with bare feet. Like, dog, at least you're wearing a helmet and gloves, but my God, please, man, put some toe coverings on those things, some socks or something.
Only 10 minutes, I'm already sweating, my back's sore, and my feet are pretty bad.
Well, yeah, because you're looking down on it. What exactly?
But I finished all the simple pieces, and I didn't want to screw up the more complicated jaw-shaped pieces, as I found it really hard to even follow a straight line. So instead, just bought 2 jaws from the jaw section of the local hardware store. Then I
What?
cleaned off all the unnecessary sharp bit on the...
What did he buy? Are those blades from like some type of machine or something, like a lawnmower or something? It's an interesting shape. I've never seen anything being sold at a local freaking hardware store like that. It'd be like a metal shop or something like that, but even though I don't even know what that would be used for.
belt sander, and also made them all the exact same size, then drilled the holes.
There you go.
And the more I drill, the more excited I get to see if I've wasted $100 on metal.
Huh.
And after bolting it all together, it seems to kind of work.
Oh God. It's very stiff.
And also looks way cooler than I thought it would when it closes up. But this doesn't mean it will catch a person. Okay, now I just need to put this whole thing on the end of 2 pipes that are inside each other.
I feel like this thing is going to weigh a ton.
That I can pull to close the whole mechanism. Now, when I was designing this thing, I thought I would just cut a slot and put this piece in here and then weld the crescent piece in. But I forgot that I need this hole in the pipe to remain a hole, as the other pipe is going to be moving inside there. So I'll try something really smart or really dumb. I don't know yet. I marked the dimensions of the pipe on the piece.
As it seems very accurate.
90% of the way through the metal and then welded it in place. So now I just need to cut the remaining bit inside the pipe. And if I cut the whole thing in half before, it would be very hard to align both pieces perfectly straight with each other, especially when they warp from welding. So now that I've tack welded it, I just need to cut the inside pieces.
That looks like the most awful weld I've ever seen.
See? Easy.
Easy. This guy is so unserious.
Then I just welded it permanently in place. Now I know I'm not meant to weld galvanized pipe, as it releases poisonous fumes or whatever, but I am taking precautions by wearing a mask and working in a really well-ventilated garage.
Dude, this guy, bro.
But this is something I've never seen before. If
not even opening the garage door?
Poisonous-looking death spider web that's coming out of the steel, please.
Okay, dude, my buddy is an actual welder, and he would have a heart attack. Dude, that thing looks awful. Like, there's like no form at all. Oh my God.
Let me know. Okay, now this pipe that goes inside the other one also gets a slot in it and then is welded to this piece.
I mean...
Now I get to see how the whole mechanism moves around.
Let's see it. I mean, it looks like it's working.
And it's a bit stiff, but seems to work all right, and
the
pieces line up with each other. So next, I cut a little peepee hole in the big pipe that will allow me to access the small pipe. And my plan was to cut a sideward slot in the big pipe and then weld a handle to the small pipe so I can lock the mechanism in place to the side,
kind of like a lever action
or something. But I realized a big problem. I can't actually turn the inside pipe because the whole jaw structure is attached to it. So I'm going to have to come up with something else.
Of course, of course. Dude, this guy is so stupid, bro.
And this camping chair might help. So I pulled off the leg and found this little knob.
Those things. Those things can be, dude, those things can be so like nice and then so bad. You get the runs with the weird ball bearings that are like, they don't actually stick through the holes where they barely come out. It's like, dude, it's so bad because some of them just deteriorate so fast depending on what it's made out of. But it's like, they're also really good because it's the convenience factor of locking it, and you can do multiple of them so you can change the different heights or whatever. But dude, it's a hit or miss, I swear, with some of the brands you get with these things.
Pipe. And Rick, if you're watching this, I know I told you that your camping chair broke when I slammed it in the front door of my car, and then you were really angry about it. And then you went into the forest.
What are these random ass stories?
You brought a big one back, but then the ranger shouted at you because collecting logs degrades the natural habitat and biodiversity. Yeah, that was my fault, and I'll buy you a new one. Okay,
of course.
So now the moment of truth. Did I destroy Rick's camping chair for a good reason?
Most likely.
Did it. First go. And it looks like I did. So next, I just cut down this pool stick, which isn't a gun, and sanded it down until it looks like a handle, and then put in this bolt, which just happened to be covered in glue. Then just screwed in the handle to the inside pipe. And now I can manually make the whole jaw thing close, and it seems to lock in place every time.
It looks very heavy though.
But there is still a lot of friction between the metal jaw sections, and they could definitely be smoother. So I bought these things called thrust bearings, which I've used before in the bedroom, but never for building stuff. So I grabbed my wrenches and put a thrust bearing between.
Is this the old house still or the new house? Because in one of the videos he said it was a new house. Dude, the amount of stuff he just puts in his ceiling from launching it up in there. Dude, just putting holes in your drywall for a bit on a YouTube video is crazy work.
Every bolt. And now there is no friction between the pieces at all.
This looks like the old house.
It feels so much nicer. Hey Alexa.
Yeah?
Can I catch you?
What? I'm just gonna stand here and you're gonna put that on me.
Yes, exactly. Alright.
This is like...
Move your arm, please, sir. That's not good, it grabs your shirt.
Thank you.
It's not even hitting you yet.
Dude, I feel like this guy is always the test subject, and it's always the most awkward thing ever, dude, for him. It's like this guy just treats the most random ass shit, and he's like, hey, come test this for me. And it's like, here's a pool stick that shoots like 50 caliber rounds. Here's a man catcher. It's like, dude, it's so funny to see his reaction. Obviously he knows because he's building it in the same house, but it's like...
It's gotta stop there. There's a big hole there. Oh wow, I'm sorry, that's actually bad. But I designed it for my waist. Yeah.
You're calling me a fat guy on the inside.
I'm not calling you a fat guy.
That's pretty mean.
People have different
You need to
bodies.
like make it, like, it needs to be adjustable in some case. Or you can have different sizes. Depending on the person. Or like, I guess multiple... I guess in this case, police officers would be carrying different size ones because not every person's the same size, especially for like older and younger people.
Press both look, look. Stop turning it, stop! Oh. That's really bad.
Why'd you make this?
And the jaws may look cool, but the spikes really suck.
Yeah, no kidding. I thought this was supposed to be to make it so they don't die.
Into your back. And also the spikes make it hard to wrap around people as they get caught on people's clothing. So what I did was make a new pair of smooth jaws.
Okay.
Less painful. And now comes the real test. And I'm going to test this on someone that the police are used to abusing. This 86-year-old homeless man. But he has a secret.
Okay, so it's actually a real person. I'm so confused, bro. Australia is like, what the fuck place is it? Is that cigarette lit? Dude, oh my, bro, what is happening?
It's working.
I hope he knows these people.
I got you.
This is like the most random ass video.
Okay.
That is locked in on your leg.
It's very tight, yeah, it's good.
It was tight.
It works, it works.
It does actually work.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah, you can still there.
It wasn't too tight though. It wasn't.
It was tight, pretty much in there. It's alright.
Just naturally.
Now I think Cass was going easy on me, allowing the device to slip around his body, probably because I was paying him and he wanted to make it look like my device was working. But even then, he still managed to throw his knife into my neck and his ciggy into my leg. So this time I told him to pretend like he was actually going to be detained, like in all those prison stories he was telling us about, and to do everything in his power to escape.
I mean, if you're smart in this scenario, you just run the opposite direction, or you run around him because he has to turn this thing, and it's not like a small contraption. If they're running and you go to a tight place and they're chasing after you, you're not going to be able to do anything. You're gonna have to ditch this, and then you're on your own again. So it's like, it's only in certain situations you have them cornered or something like that they would ever do that, right?
Go, okay. Put it down. Put it down. Yeah. Oh no, he's got it. Oh, what do I do now?
See, if you're strong enough, you could probably resist it, or hold the middle part of it, like the middle thing of it, and you could probably
He got you.
force it from closing.
Your device sucks, Alex.
Was that easy? That was so easy.
Easy. But if you go in quick,
If I go in
you
quick,
disable it. No worries.
I cut it.
See, if you like, see how he has to extend it to like close it, right? If someone's strong enough, is able to grip the part right here and hold it from closing, and assuming this has been used for a while now, right? They'd be able to determine what it is and how it works, so they could probably hold it and stop it from closing, right? Or just not go near it and go around it, like juke them and then go after the person, because then they have to drop this, and by the time they drop it, they're going to be not prepared for you closing the distance so fast, and then you could probably tackle them. So it's like kind of, you need multiple people using this, I think, to be effective.
The thing is, in real life, you won't be getting tips from the person who's trying to attack you.
True. And the person will try to escape, not
And that time,
standing
Cash
there.
just grabbed the claws and worked his way slowly up the pole until he could stab me. Now, I probably could have ripped and spun him off, but that kind of defeats the purpose of having a harmless man catcher. So we were 1-1 now, so we decided to do the best out of 3 and give it one more go.
2, 1, go. Well, now I got you. Now it's locked in. Does that hurt? Wait.
See, you can go, if you're small enough, they'll go through the bottom of it.
I don't think you can get me. I've got you.
He's not giving up.
I know.
I mean, most people will just try to undo it anyway.
I got you.
Oh, it's...
I got you. You just admit it's over.
And that time I managed to grab him, and once you have someone in the claws, it works really well, and they definitely can't get out. But getting them in isn't that easy.
No.
Also, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, this isn't an accurate test of how the device works, as he is too old. You need to test it on someone younger.
Oh, God. Well, they're just going to slip out. They're too small of a person.
That was a good shot.
This guy.
And now trying to get out.
I mean, he could just step over it.
You do have strong muscles. Yeah, you can get out if you can. You can have a go, but that was embarrassing because I couldn't actually stop him from getting out.
And this was meant to be a funny joke segment that didn't prove anything. But even this 3-year-old was able to defeat me. As once he put his weight down on the end, it just turns into a big lever and I can't pick it back up. And he wasn't even trying to do that. But again, I reckon it's because I didn't want to be rough and hurt him. So for the final test, I'm going to do it on someone that I'm not afraid to hurt.
This guy again, bro. Always the test on me.
Yeah, okay. Also, I'm going to make some quick changes to the man catcher.
Okay.
In my first man catching video, you guys had some pretty horrible suggestions on how I could make it better. A lot of you talked about a different latching
Put a
mechanism.
taser on
Others
it.
wanted me to attach tasers or pepper spray to the front, and you even drew diagrams explaining how to do it. And I agree it's
Dude.
a funny idea and extremely easy to taser
I
someone
mean,
once
that'd be
you
a cool
already have them
concept.
restrained inside a pair of
3.0?
claws. But it kind of defeats the whole purpose of not tasing them by putting a taser on the end, so I won't be doing
Called
that.
the man
Mostly because
taser.
Tasers are are illegal for civilians like me to own. But I
Interesting.
have an
Really,
idea
in
of
Australia,
how
it's
to make
illegal?
this better, and that's by taking the whole
Usually
thing
it's
apart
common in
and
America
just
for
using a
especially
little
like
stick
women to
with
have
a
it
peasant
like in a
shaped
purse.
piece on the top. As the closing mechanism works
Or
well,
pepper
if
spray.
I can get someone inside, but it's very easy to avoid if the person just grabs it, and then I just have a big heavy stick. So hopefully without the claws, I should be able to move it around quicker.
Okay, so you're just trying to kill me. Okay, but we're going properly.
See, this is a more like agile approach
Revenge for the concussion. Okay.
from the concussion.
Set. Go.
I mean, all you have to do is go one way, juke the other way, and then go around them.
I died so quickly.
It needs to be wider, and I think longer, and I think you could probably bend that material. It needs to be strong but not bendable. Yeah, it's too short, and it's like you have no leverage with it at all. I see the pole flexing as well. Like I said, the material is not very strong. But if you have multiple people doing it, it might be effective, right? Because then they can't focus on the one-on-one. But it will help if it's in a tight space, right? This is an open yard. If the person's in a tight corridor situation, it's gonna be more effective, right? Because you can block it off and like push them and hold them down, right? Bro, what is this? This is like Gladiator now. This guy is still barefoot.
Oh, sorry.
And that worked a little better and a little worse. I was definitely more nimble with it and managed to pin Alexa down 2 out of 5 times. And then he also knocked me down twice. But the majority of the times, the other person was able to grab the end of the catcher, which then acts as a big handle and control the other
Exactly.
person, or just move down the stick and then get him. But that just might be because Alexa and I are hot buff guys. Imagine if you had a team of people with sticks like
Exactly.
this, using it on a 97
It'd be more effective with multiple people.
Then I could
Because then they
definitely
can't
see
focus
this
one particular person.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, please subscribe and check out some of my other videos.
Will do. I feel like this can be improved upon. Like I said, I like how he did like a 2.0 version because you can see like the improvements he did made. But at the same time, he had to reduce it down because in the end, it's like on a 1v1, like a police officer with that would just lose entirely because the person, if they're somewhat agile, unless they're older, is not going to get captured by it. And there's too many mechanics. Like if it was like some type of like elastic like thing where it like snapped once it knew it was like you could hit a button or like it would fold instantly, right? Obviously without the spikes as well, maybe be better. But yeah, I think for this you'd have to have multiple people using it in any way, and it needs to be longer and more durable because of the fact that people are going to grab onto it. People are going to go around you if it's not multiple people, and people could probably bend it, to be honest, because it didn't look like it was flexing with the pressure and like the pushing back. So we'll see if he does any more of these. I think this is the last one of the man catchers. But if you have any other videos, recommend them to me in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to check them out. We're reacting to him pretty much every single week. Either way, if you like and want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.